Hey, it's Ken. I know it's been a while, and I got further on the Monte Carlo Yarborough number 11 than I planned to before giving an update, but whatever. Um, as you see, the engine is completed and put into the chassis. Um, I painted the block orange. That was the authentic color of Chevy or GM engines in the definitely in the mid 70s. Um, and The instructions are terrible, but again, if you have enough experience, this is pretty similar to the 1980 uh, Gray Ghost from the Buddy Baker's Oldsmobile, as far as the chassis and whatever. Um, so second time around, you get a little more experience at it. Um, uh, the numbers on the instructions are not the order to put the parts together. You got to be sure you use some common sense and some planning. And uh, as I said in the first video, I had trouble coming up with the actual colors for components of the car other than the body. And speaking of the body, for the first time probably in my career building car models, I successfully have done a tricolor of the body with the gloss white, um, gold, they call it yellow chrome, and then an orangey red for the hood, roof, and trunk. And I'm very happy about that. The first time I've really achieved that almost ever, where I think it's going to look pretty good once we apply the decals and some um, semi-gloss clear over it. Um, Comments with the kit? Well, so far, I can tell you this: the chrome parts, you better have a file. You can't just use an X-Acto knife or something like that to scrape the paint off where you want to glue, because Salvino doesn't mess around. They use whatever chrome plating they use. This stuff is like iron, and so you gotta really work at it to get scrape the chrome off for the glue to adhere. Um, there are some parts in this kit you're not going to use, so don't think that you made a mistake. Um, I know it must share some of the parts with another Salvino kit. You could also make this. I want to make it authentic to the um, 77 Monte Carlo that Yarborough won the championship with. You can also build it as a 74 with a different nose and rear bumper. Um, so that's about it at this point. I'm pretty happy with the way this is going together. But you got to have the right tools and you got to have the patience. Um, this is the way. I don't know if that helps at all. By the way, I'm using all Testors paint. That's a Testors Racing Red, Gold, and Gloss White. And the next step will be finishing the roll cage, and then I don't know why they do that, but the chassis comes in two pieces, and it says to use the second peg from the outside to put the two pieces. Here's the other piece of the chassis. Okay. Uh, they tell you to, put these together. You better be sure that the wheelbase is going to match up with the body. That's for sure. It's going to go like that, basically. Um, but that's the way they do it. Kind of crazy, I think, but whatever. So anyhow, if you get this kit, it's coming together pretty well. You always got to worry about the body fitting on the chassis, and if the roll cage, you know, interferes with the roof line. But I think this is going to be okay compared to the fastbacks like the Olds 442. So, So that's what I can tell you for today. Um, this kit I've been looking forward to. I have a hard time uh, being patient with the more simple kits that just come together. I have a few more in the queue after this, but stay tuned. I'll show you some pictures as this nears completion. I think it's going to be a pretty good kit. So I hope this is useful for anybody that wants to build this kit. And have a good day until next time. Bye-bye.